They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They'll run here following the penalty. He's still going at the 30. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running once more with Henry. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, no repeat success of that last run, as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete to Henry on the check down. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Сейчас. Так, ну ладно.
Drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Так.
Here's Luke for the point after. And they just lost track of the play clock entirely there as that backs up this extra point. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll get another chance now to knock the point after through. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 19-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. And typically, one will follow.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Warren quick on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Back for the Ravens, LeJohntay Wester. Begins his return at the 16. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens ballooning the first half lead even further. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So first down from the 41. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Pressure coming. Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now there's special teams involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. They will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Pistol snap to Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Fourth and forever coming up. Running for it. Here's Henry. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the marker. This defense forces a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
First down throw here by Rodgers. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Ravens get him, down he goes. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd and 18.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Feels this clean at the 30. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So a one-sided contest as we, in the interest of time, will bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line. 58!
Warren here from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down. 319!
Motion a receiver left. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 35. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Shot! 180! Shot! 180! What a shot!
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on!
Henry will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Sit on! 180! Sit on!
3rd and goal, Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Here's Luke for the point after. Oh, look at this. They're faking it.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Johnson now on the return. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
118!
Blitz coming for Rodgers. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a small chunk off that lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, and that could put this just too far out of reach. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Sit hot. 180.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Another run for Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
180.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. First down from the 42.
Sit hot. Sit hot.
It's Henry on the counter. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time. The tight end gets it on the fake. And the defense all over the fake. They stopped that one well short of the goal line.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard, just no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Rodgers from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Loss of 6 yards.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
180! Out! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot! Hot! Sit hot!
Running it after the penalty. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Only a yard there, so they'll be staring down 2nd and 14.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Here's Henry on the option. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 5th rushing score in this game alone. Here's Luke for the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So now after his 2nd missed point after of the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. So 1st down from the 41.
58!
Trying an inside give to Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Rodgers set to pass. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Fields this at the 19. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Sit hot! Sit hot!
The drive begins with Henry. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
180!
This is Henry on second. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
180. To what? 180. Ready, shot. To what?
Turning to Henry on third.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your end.
Nah.
Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve of these. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just off of writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Southern California. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Angeles offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg
one of those
Olson,
guys, Mike,
Eddie
that I think for the
Pinheiro
first
to get
half
it
of his
started.
career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. He was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams. Left to play really relevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined the championship.
Mike Tirico along
He's just trying to see those guys who are hard for his resume, his career, solidify that legacy. The appreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. He was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams. Immediately changed the narrative the second he joined the championship.
Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Purdy now on second down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Rams offense ready now for their second drive. They had the touchdown of the opening drive, couldn't tack on the two-point conversion, however. So 6-0 is our score as they try it again on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Bryce Huff in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Ready. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
14 yards.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On first down, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
4 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. We are through 1. The Rams out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting! Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
36-yard line.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
The catch made by Nakua. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
21 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
14-yard line.
Back to throw is Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
250. Here's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Harrison is on for the extra point.
And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Purdy on first down. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. First and 10. Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, 49ers. Throwing again is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers have cut the deficit to 5.
49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Puka Nakua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 16 yards. First down, L.A.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10 more yards.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the ground, it's the tight end.
The tight end of the ball carrier. Tackle at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Space on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
A tight end in motion now.
The 43-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Hammering pitches. There to bring him down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Purdy, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense, ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd and a couple. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
10 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
They'll go with the sneak. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Ready. Waiting. They are going for it. Stafford. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 49ers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Throwing is Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Whoa. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And you'll get this up past the 30-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
4th down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, The better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
On first down, it's Stafford. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
250.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
Ready.
To the air again, Stafford. And he's got another one. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point attempts to come here. The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way up to the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with first and 10.
Get set. Get set. Retreat. What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Purdy. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. And a few kneel down should come close to closing this one out, depending on whether or not the defense wants to use those 2 timeouts they have left. But it really would just prolong what seems to be inevitable. Stafford now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
Now it's Stafford. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throw on third down, Stafford. And catching it up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here comes second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have cut the deficit to 5. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
First down, Stafford. He's going to try it here again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
At the 15-yard line.
On first down, Stafford. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And the Rams going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner.